Hey guys, so let's get going on Friday's workout. So mobility work to start. Let's get straight into it, into our frog stretch. So knees out as wide as they can possibly go. Feet directly below the knees, toes pointed up, down onto our elbows, and then sitting our bum back into our heels. Accumulate 30 seconds to a minute depending on how tight you are there. Holding that stretch. Rocking forward and back, or just a static hold, whatever you prefer, or whatever gives you the most relief and the biggest improvement in mobility. Make sure your back is straight when you're sitting back into it and you're not up like this. From there, we're going to turn on to our front, facing forward, one leg out front, 90-degree angle. We're going to take both hands inside our knees. One hand, outside hand's going to come to the floor, and we're going to try and drive the knee, or the elbow, sorry, down towards the floor as if we're trying to make contact with it. So we're driving this hip down towards the floor, and we're driving this elbow as if we're trying to make contact with the floor, if at all possible, or as close to it as possible. Open up this hip here. 30 seconds, messing around and moving around in positions on that side, and then change sides. Outside hand on the floor, inside elbow trying to make contact with the floor, driving the hip down towards the heel. Open up that hip on this side, driving that elbow down towards the floor again. Accumulate 30 seconds to a minute. Open up that right hip. From there, we're going to go back up into our squat position like we did last week. Squat stance, toes pointed out. We're going to sink right down into the bottom of the squat. Hands inside our elbows or inside our knees, bum down towards the floor, looking at the front, hold for 10 seconds, then driving upwards, locking at the knees, hold for 10 seconds. Back down, as low as we can, drive the elbows out against the knees, hold for 10 seconds, back up, hold for 10 seconds. We're going to do 5 repetitions of each position each time, each round. We're going to try and do 3 rounds of this warm up like usual. So 10 seconds at the bottom, 10 seconds up at the top, and go through 5 rounds of that. From there then guys, just a little bit for our shoulders. So walking our hands out in front, elbows locked out and straight, sit our bum down into our heels. We're going to drive our head and chest down towards the floor. Hold for 30 seconds, walk the hands in, and then our 3-way wrist flexibility. So 10 forward, 10 left and right, if you can. 10 fingers towards us, palms facing there, and then 10 fingers facing towards us, palms down to the floor, rocking back and forwards. So 10 reps of each. Fingers forward, fingers to the side. Wrists on the floor, and then palms on the floor. 10 of each. 3 rounds guys, that's our warm up for today.
Okay guys, we're going to look at some strength work today. So a lot of us don't have access to pull-up and chin-up bars. Obviously if you have one, you could do chin-ups or pull-ups with your bands or without a band, negatives or full reps, whichever is suitable for you. But if you don't have that, you can use the edge of your table or something that you can grip onto, and you can work on your pulling strength. So we're going to take the edge of it, we're going to walk our feet under, keeping our body in a straight line, tripod position, pull the chest up towards the table, and release the arms completely. Working through maybe 8 to 12 reps, keeping the elbows as tight to the sides each time. Okay. And that's going to be our alternative, that if you can't do chin-ups or pull-ups today for our strength work. Okay, and if that's too easy, with your feet kind of directly in underneath your knee, what you can do to make it harder is just straighten out your legs completely. So coming down onto the ground first, take a nice tight grip onto your platform, and then keep your legs as straight as you can. And with the legs being straight, keeping your body in a straight line, you're going to have to lift more of your body weight, which is going to make it even more challenging than the bent knee version.
Okay guys, so then that's our pulling strength. Now we're going to have a look at our pushing strength. So
You've got either your chin-ups or your body rows as two alternatives. Pick one. Then with the pushing strength, you can do either push-ups or dips depending on what you have available to you. So if we can, we're going to do negative only for those people who are looking to get their first ever push-up. Trying to accumulate 5 negative only reps. So hands directly underneath your shoulders, body in a straight line, elbows in tight by your sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, come up from your knees, reset and go into our next rep. Elbows in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, up onto our knees and back up into our next rep. To make that harder, if that's comfortable for 5 reps, we can add in that second pause at the bottom. So negative for 5, hold a centimeter off the ground, don't relax, hold for 5 seconds, and then relax down into the bottom. Okay, so it's 2 different alternatives. So the second alternative looks like this: 5 second negative, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then relax and come back up. Okay, so pick one of those 2 options from the floor. Alternative to that then is going to be our dip. Okay, so we can just use 2 high stools. Okay, if needed, we can do this freestanding, obviously, if we've got the strength to do it. So palms facing forward, knees tucked under, lean into it, break parallel, and then drive back up to that top position. Again, trying to accumulate maybe 5 to 10 reps depending on your strength level. If you find that too difficult, you could do a little bit of assistance from your feet on the floor. So if you want, you can take your feet in underneath us where my tippy toes are just gently touching onto the ground. From there, I'm going to go through that dip. I'm going to slightly use my feet to push out at the bottom, just a small bit. So feet are on the ground, dip into it, and then use my feet gently to help me assist and push out at the bottom of that dip. Same thing, 5 to 10 reps. So you got your 2 versions of push-ups you can choose from, and then you got your 2 versions of your dips you can choose from for your pushing strength. Okay guys, so the last one of our tricep today is going to be some hamstring strength. So we've done a lot of quad strength exercises, step ups, lunges, squats, box jumps, running. Everything's quad dominant. Glutes and hamstrings need to stay strong as well. So we got 2 options on our hamstrings. If you've got dumbbells or kettlebells or even body weight, you're going to do single leg deadlifts. So stand on one leg, nice, slow and controlled. Hinge forward, driving that back leg back behind you. Stop when your body's in a straight line. Drive through the heel, come up through knee to 90 degrees. Again, soften that standing leg. Keep the back nice and straight. Extend the back leg. Control, drive through the standing leg, up and knee to the top. Try to accumulate 8 reps on each side. So holding on to dumbbells or kettlebells or any odd object that has a bit of weight in it will do. And then our alternative for the hamstring work, if you don't have any access to dumbbells or kettlebells or a barbell, is going to be just some hamstring sliders. So you could use a towel. I've seen Lisa Connolly use nappies one day as an alternative. So loads of different options. Just be creative. If you've got a tiled or wooden floor, most fabric material is going to slide on it, and that's all we're looking for. So here's an alternative to the single leg deadlifts. So coming down onto the ground, again you can do double leg or single leg, slide the heels in towards us, come up into that bridge position, elbows pushed into the floor, slide out, glutes engaged, lower back, stay nice and straight, and pull back in. Slide out, keep the core engaged, ribcage pulled down, slide back in. Okay, try and accumulate maybe 8 to 12 repetitions. Find it too easy, you can do the alternative that we do in class where you might work one leg at a time. Single leg version instead would look like this. So 1 foot down, bridge up, opposite leg at 90. Okay, and then change sides to get your 8 to 12 reps done on your opposite side. So plenty of options there guys for your hamstrings as well. Okay.
Hey guys, let's get after our METCON for today. Today we're going to do a 12-minute ladder. Okay, we got 3 movements. The reps in each movement go up by 1 every round. Okay, some basic and some more complex movements. Obviously loads of alternatives as usual. Good opportunity to really nail down the basics of things like squats, push-ups, lunges, all those movements. Okay, while you have the chance. So, 1 squat, 1 reverse crunch, and then 1 push press. Okay, if you've got a bar, you're going to clean the bar up and you're going to do 1 push press. Don't go too heavy because the reps are going to get higher and higher and higher, and should have a fair idea what kind of weight you can tolerate. If you've only 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, you're going to do 1 on your right arm, 1 on your left arm. Second round, 2 on your right arm, 2 on your left arm. Same with a kettlebell. If you've got 2 lighter dumbbells, you're going to clean them up to your shoulders. You're going to do 1 rep, move around, second round, 2 reps. Okay, so there's something there for everyone. Either barbell and plates, 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell, or 2 dumbbells. Okay, whatever the case may be. So 3, 2, 1, time starts. 1 squat. Lying onto your back. 1 reverse crunch. Clean our bar up. 1 push press. Back into our squat. 2 this time. 2 reverse crunches. If you've only got dumbbells, 2 push presses. Dumbbells down. This time 3 squats. 3 reverse crunches. If you've only got 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, 3 reps this time. Back into the next round. 4. If you've got 1 dumbbell, it's a bit heavier. 4 reps. Clean. I'm back into round 5. Continue on that pattern for as far up the ladder as you can within 12 minutes. Incorporate some rest periods as normal, as always. If you don't have a bar, dumbbells, kettlebell, you don't have any of that, use a backpack. Put some weights in it, grab some books you have in the house, weight it up with some heavy books, 2-arm, backpack, push press, or any odd object you can find. Something outside, sandbag, whatever the case may be, it doesn't really matter what it is. Just accumulate some shoulder presses, whatever version of the press we do, guys. Let's just make sure we're keeping the heels on the ground, we're dipping and driving the knees, and then we're fully locking out our arms over our head in line with our ears, with our elbows completely locked out. Okay, we're not just showing the way out in front just to get as high up that ladder as we can. Take quality reps, stick to your technique, make that be the #1 priority as always to see long-term progress and stay injury free. Okay guys, get tough as the round goes on. As I said, make sure you don't go too heavy, include some rest intervals. Get after it.